Clips, 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 clips. Welcome to the clips. Fun never end. We'll dive into topics, make new best friends. So grab a seat, get ready to go on the Clips Podcast Show. Let's enjoy the flow. Ain't nobody messing with mine. We'll discuss the latest trends and news. Laugh and debate, leave you feeling amused. Oh yeah. Tim the man as your host will keep the energy high. Interviews and stories that will touch the sky. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Yeah. No crazies tonight, huh? Guess we ain't got no crazies. We can do this ourselves,
Okay.
wait a minute here. Well, tonight we got a show. Let's get back on track of what we've been doing. We got smoke in the house, so we know it's gonna be all right. Tonight we'll be talking about why is it, and this is just something I think I did this show because I want to know. Why is it when women get divorced, they celebrate this thing? Why do they celebrate divorce when they divorce? They do divorce parties. But let's just see why they do this stuff and go from there.
Okay, you got a video.
Yeah, I got a video. Let's see if I can find something.
What smoke.
Let's see if I can find something.
Imagine celebrating failure. Well, that's exactly what this modern woman is doing after successfully being married a whole 6 months before finally not being able to take it anymore and missing the streets.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
So this is the
Hey, look what they do once they get divorced. They're twerking. Well, is that a celebration? Hold on, man. I'm sorry. I had to stop it. I'm sorry.
cousin that's getting divorced, as y'all know. We're gonna celebrate her. This is me in my outfit. Excuse our bathroom. This is my other cousin. And yeah, let's go celebrate your divorce, B.
Listen, this could be a wild guess, right? Wild guess here, but something tells me that her friends who are celebrating, and this is so ironic because it always seems to be the case, that the friends who are celebrating the divorce are usually always single.
Yeah, what is that?
So we're here in this walk-in. I tried to get a cute little video because body was tea. We went to a steakhouse in Chicago. This was us walking in. And it was so nice. Like, it was the perfect vibe ambiance for a divorce party.
Divorce party, she says. Why don't you ever see dudes throwing these, man? Divorce parties from dudes would probably look a lot different. But, the truth is, it's usually modern women who see divorce as success in most cases. They celebrate divorces like a graduation, right? Shout out to Tia Mary. I don't know. Maybe she was onto something.
Cheers to being single.
This was our food. It was so good. And then by the end of the night, baby, those heels was walking her. Okay, bye.
Hey y'all, so we're cheersing to my cousin's divorce. Story time coming soon.
Do we really want a story time? Is it going to be any different from all the other stories we've heard? Here's the truth. This isn't the first time I've actually done one of these divorce party reactions. There's like a whole niche on every social media platforms of a bunch of videos. I actually compiled a video of women celebrating divorce, breaking up families. Do you guys remember this video? Previously on the Coffee Pod, this video is captioned "My New Life as a Divorced Mom. Expectations." There they are. Okay, there they are. She's got the booty out there with the white pants. They're smacking those cheeks. Of course, it wouldn't be a real divorce celebration without the twerking moment right here to add on to it. So the whole joke with this whole thing is that she expected to be out there partying, you know, back in the streets, 304 behavior, hot girl summer. But she says, my new life, and this is the reality. And she's just like chilling. But she probably posted this video thinking, hey, you know what? This will get me support on my Instagram. And what she probably didn't expect was the shit to go viral and for multiple people to chime in, and it got into the hands of some coffee drinkers. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so first comment read, it's only in America where failing at the most important relationship of your life is celebrated.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
That is so true. I was having a conversation with a friend about this, about just how normal it is for divorced women to celebrate. Guys, I want you to imagine like what's something that men do that women just like detaste. Imagine if men threw parties for every time a father abandoned his children. Nah, that's too far. Yeah, it's good. That's how men view it, especially men who've been through divorces. If you haven't been through a divorce, it's easy to look from the outside in, and I haven't, but I get the emails all the time and see the pain that's caused. It's an ugly experience, and we know for the short term, men have it worse, but eventually they're the ones celebrating in the long term, but it's nothing any man wants to go through. In the long term, women get it worse. In the short term, they're throwing a divorce. Learn to accept that men have to go through. There's a man somewhere, and people say, well, he probably cheated. No. How do you know that? How do you know that? First, we just assume that the man's always in the wrong, and then these like calling him stupid, if men did this, you would be evil. I'm evil for even talking about this. So the other chick, her jersey says, you're perfect in my eyes. This is all public. You guys can go see it yourself. It says, let's drink, let's effing party.
Look at these women's shirts, man. Look at this.
This other one says, my aunt is finally divorced, out with the old, in with the new.
This is what women do when they get divorced.
This next one says, crown him. Is that what that said? Oh, screw him. Screw him. And this other chick's shirt says, single support squad. I mean, one thing I will give women props for is how they support one another. And I think wherever men are gathered to support each other through divorce and to also clown on women like this, it's viewed as toxic when people come here and they're like, haha, F women who divorce men for no good reason. Now you're toxic, but this right here, this is just support.
Look at this shirt. Look at this thing, sir. End of an era. I offered to key his car. Boy, I tell you.
This next one says, I offered to key his car. Okay, vandalism there. Another one says, end of an error. I thought maybe they used the wrong word there. You deserve the world, Mom. She's divorced as F.
She's divorced AF. Oh, this the woman who...
The fat chick is divorced.
Huh?
The fat chick?
Yes, Smoke.
I think, yeah, the one in the white is.
She should have stayed married. She have a better chance.
Their life alone. Now, do I think that women out here don't have a good reason for divorce? No, I think there definitely are good reasons for divorce. I just think the majority of the reasons women give are not actually valid. Here's another comment that says, I'm just speaking to the men who may be triggered by this post. All right, listen up. So, guys, if you're going through this or have been, this guy has some words for you. He says, do not take her back once she leaves. Co-parent and move on. Keep all communication via text or email and only about the kids. There is no friendship. There is no faking for the kids. Respect yourself. Block her and her friends from all your social media. She does not deserve to know what's happening in your personal life. Stay strong, kings. What do you guys think of that advice? I think people do take this approach, and I think other people still communicate with their ex-wife. And I think for the sake of the kids, co-parenting is probably the best next possible scenario. And depending on the level of toxicity leading up to the finalization of a divorce, guys may see this as a better route. But I've also heard a lot of guys who say, hey, you know, things are all right with the ex, and right now, you know, we just focus on the children. There's no hard feelings, etc. Here's another comment that says, just because she has a pretty face and open legs doesn't mean she's a good wife. Divorce is failure, and no matter how good the few second clips looks, it's horrible for everyone involved, especially the kids that get dragged because of the bad decisions of adults. Yeah. Yep. That's it. Listen, guys, as always, I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.
Well. I just want to know, because do men celebrate when they get a divorce? They go get all the fellas and they go celebrate. I see. They say this is huge. This is what women do. No. I mean, we got one woman on the panel. We still got one coming. I just want to know. My first question is, you know, are the people who you celebrate your divorce with, are they really your friends? If they taking you out to celebrate something like that? I mean, because according to my title, to me, it's a failure. So why are they celebrating that? They get you out to celebrate that. Why would that be something to celebrate when that's something that's, you know, that was monumental? You know, it was biblical. It was everything. Why is they celebrating that? And, you know, like he said, the people who celebrate with you, you know, do you think they most likely, them people single that's trying to celebrate with you, or they married people that's doing it? Huh? What y'all think?
Go ahead, Smoke. You just sitting there patiently waiting.
No. I'm just saying it's like this. If the celebration is because if it was a physical abuse or something like that, I can get that. But if it was just the you didn't get along and y'all so-called grew apart and all that, then it's a different story. But for me, and I can speak literally because I went through divorce. Divorce for me was a failure. Okay. Because I'm damn near perfect. So for me, it was a failure because the woman that I wanted to spend my life with, that I was with since high school, right, that was ended. So it took me, and I'm saying this seriously, it took me 5 to 6 years before I came back on the rebound. I was hurt for a long time. Right. A long time.
Yeah, some people recover.
And when I see her, even still to this day, I still feel like, damn, clown. You know, it's for me. Yeah. I'm just speaking for me. Oh, it hurt me really bad for a long time.
So the people that celebrate with you, are they most likely divorced or single people that's doing this with you? Or are they people that's married? This?
I didn't have no part. I was at home in the bed crying in my pillow.
What'd you say, JT?
I mean, all right. So if you got fired from your job, would you call your homegirls, your homeboys, like, I got fired, turn up? Hell no.
No.
I mean, you just would. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're thinking about, like, okay, how much money in my retirement or how many available assets do I have until I get to my next stage, until I get to my next position. I think, and I don't want to speak for women because I'm not a woman, but I know, you know, I turned inward and I turned to alcohol and I only hollered at a couple of people because I really didn't want a whole bunch of folks in my business like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. So, you know, I was a single dad at first, and she would come get the boys, and the house would be so quiet, I wouldn't know what to do. So I had a handful of frat brothers that would just come over on the days that my boys weren't there, and we get fucked up They're like, we here for you. You gotta cry. You gotta scream. Just don't kill nobody. I was like, all right, that sounds like a bet. And it was private. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be on social media celebrating that shit. I don't want to celebrate like you guys have been talking about. It's failure.
Yeah, that's
like it doesn't feel good.
Parties now.
Anybody that can tell you divorce don't hurt is a liar.
You said they a lie?
Yeah, a lie.
I don't feel partying. I don't want to talk to no other woman. I don't want to. I don't want to be left alone.
Oh, you said you want to be left alone.
Yeah, man. It ain't no joke, man. It ain't no joke for real.
So Jazz, you didn't answer yet. Are these people
You said man, you didn't say Jazz. Monique, we talking about women having divorce parties, just FYI. We just started.
Okay.
So what's your question?
Are these people most like, I'm just saying in general, Jazz, are these people most likely divorced, single, what that's helping you celebrate a divorce? What would you say the percentage of these people?
I would say I didn't have a divorce party. That's number one.
Oh, okay.
Number two, I would say majority of the people that be happy you got divorced be single, don't have no man, ain't had one. They somebody side man for a while. They been side chick. They a whole bunch of niggas side chicks. I'm gonna say that they do be single, but I think like I never really experienced anybody like being overly happy except one of my cousins, who was a side chick for about 5 different niggas. Never had ain't still ain't got her own man. Got a baby that can't. Don't nobody know who the baby daddy is. Like it's just it's like she know who he is, but don't nobody else know. It's just giving a lot of jealousy. A lot of I'm still single, but I got all these niggas. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So I really you laughing at me, Monique, but I would say like my cousin had a divorce party. Right before her divorce party, her husband, we all grew up together. He divulged and said, well, she asked a week before, could we get back together before they finalized the divorce?
He asked.
She did.
Oh, she asked.
My cousin asked her husband, could they get back together and work things out?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, no, too much stuff happened. But he was the reason why they initially got a divorce. He was terrible. Like they got properties and rentals and stuff like this, and he got his hoes living out of his rentals, taking money out his account, paying his wife money for the rental that the side chick staying in. Best friend, so called, just his best friend, kicking it. But I done told my cousin multiple times, like he sleeping with her, because the girl was doing my hair. I didn't know they knew each other, and she slipped up and said something about my cousin. And I was like, yeah, I know her. And she started talking. And I was like, well, that's such and such as my cousin. And she ain't saying nothing. Like her husband walked in the house while I was getting my hair done with a key. And I told my cousin, and he was like, that's just my best friend. Well, I was at her house. Like, but he was like real trifling, but she wanted to get back together with him. Like I said, I've never had a divorce party. I don't know, but majority of the women that be there, they be divorced or they be single with no man.
Monique, did you have a divorce party? Turn your mic on. Your mic on. You
I did. I did. It was fun.
You turned up?
I turned all the way up. My party didn't end until 6 o'clock the next morning.
What?
Yeah.
So you was that happy?
I was, and it was family, it was friends. I had a little fling at the end of it. It was very fun.
What?
Yes. And it was married people there. It was single people. It was people in relationships.
Right. I'm very surprised that you had a party, though. I wouldn't take you.
Oh, no, I turned up. I turned up. We turned up until, and it was during COVID.
It was during COVID?
It was worth it.
Okay.
We broke a lot of laws, but it was worth it.
Well, let me ask you this, dear Monique. Monique, well, let me ask you this since I got you going. What's the purpose of a divorce party?
It's to celebrate like a new beginning, a renewal. Like you're closing one chapter and opening a new chapter.
But wouldn't you consider the divorce a failure though? So why would you celebrate if it's a failure?
See, that's the thing. We really don't think of divorce as a failure. I don't think divorce is a failure.
You don't think it's a failure?
It's a failure.
I don't.
It's a failure. You failed with one of the best people in the world that you thought you would spend the rest of your life with. That individual was supposed to, wait a minute, Jazz. Wait a minute. That individual was supposed to be with you for the rest of your life. So when your relationship with him ended, it was a failure. It failed. You failed at it as well as he did. You failed.
Okay.
I don't care how you look at it. The relationship was a failure.
Smoke.
And that,
just
and
because, just because you get closer to the phone, don't mean you gotta get
your life. That's what your life, with your children, everything that you have put and established with that man is now a failure.
Because 80% of divorces
you have to restock and reassemble your life again. Don't you understand that? You don't understand that?
How is that a failure?
No. Whoa. Let me ask the question. Is it my turn? Is it my turn?
Yeah, you got the floor.
Just pick me. It's my turn. Okay. So, what I'm saying is, Smoke, I don't see it as a failure. I see it as, okay, it just things didn't work out. That's how I see it.
You failed at it.
You failed. Stop coming at me like that. Monique said what you got to say if I be
But Dad, it's the truth. You failed at it. That's all.
Hey, Smoke, you tell her it's okay to say you failed.
Yeah, just say it. You failed at it. You was a failure.
It's okay to say we failed.
You was a failure at marriage.
I get it. You might be right. I'm agree with you.
Failure at marriage. That's all.
I'm agree with you on that, Smoke. Because if you're a business owner, right, you gonna fail like 4 times before you finally have a successful business.
You're right, and that business was successful. I didn't fail; it just wasn't successful. I don't like that word. It was unsuccessful.
You're just not gonna say it, right, Chad?
Not that word, unsuccessful.
Okay, all right,
unsuccessful.
Okay. But like I'm saying, what's the purpose of the party part of it? What's the purpose of the party, Monique?
Huh?
What's the purpose of the party part of it? Once you get the divorce, why do most likely women, because men don't really, I ain't saying no men don't do it, but I'm just saying I see more women partying after the divorce. What's the purpose of that?
To celebrate their failure. Folks said it, you know?
You celebrate failure, huh?
Yes, if you go off of what Smoke said, celebrate.
They're gonna say you celebrate failure.
But for me, celebrated success. It was we successfully done with each other.
Okay,
but that's not true. That's not true. You got kids. You're never done with him. What are you talking about?
So, are you done with your wife, Smoke, even though all your kids grown?
No, I'm not. We still got kids.
I know that.
Somewhere you attached.
They're gonna be my kids for the rest of my life.
Yeah, you attached. And he said go sleep with her. He just said that y'all made kids together. Now, if you're going back and sleeping with the person, then you opening up another can of worms. If that's what you want.
No, I ain't doing that play. You ain't getting that. These cookies is off.
I'm just saying, if the person doing that,
as long as you got kids, no matter how old the kids get, your kids are still gonna have problems that you and him gonna have to still be involved in. You're gonna be involved in, right? You're gonna be involved in each other's life forever.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. So
but what you saying? I should have waited till they got grown and got divorced.
That's what you said.
It still wouldn't have made no difference because you still would be.
So like I said, it wasn't a failure. It was just an unsuccessful error.
You're still going to be at your kids' wedding.
Yeah, together.
You're going to be at the birth of the babies.
The graduation.
You're going to be involved with this man for the rest of your life.
You don't think so,
That is true. That's true.
Because if you are deadbeat mama or deadbeat daddy, you're not gonna be at none of them functions.
You sure right.
Well, I'll put it like I don't even go by me. So I can tell you like this.
Exactly.
Yes,
You examining
yes,
your life.
Me and my ex-wife, I still talk to her. I talk to her a lot.
Wait a minute, Monique. There be a lot of deadbeat people at their kids' graduations and stuff, Jazz. There be a lot of deadbeat mamas and daddies still. Matter of fact, that's when they show up and try to seem like they did all the work at the end.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, you got to get an invite by your child, not by me.
Well, your child is not going to invite your father, or the child is not going to invite their mother.
If they were a deadbeat.
Even being a deadbeat, they're going to come. I done seen it.
They can come.
They show up.
They can. They man, they mama too.
You can't stop him from coming to the graduations and all that.
I ain't say I was going to stop nothing.
I'm talking about Monique. She talking about no. I'm saying they still going to
come.
come.
Monique is trying to say is they have to want to come to the graduation.
Man, they going to come. If they get the invitation, because most likely the kids don't want their dad or their mom to be there, even though they ain't together. Because the celebration.
Just because the child wants them to be there, don't mean the parent gonna show up.
I mean, they most likely show up to stuff like that.
No, they don't.
If they come with one.
At your age, they do. What is you talking about? Not these new daddies. Not these new daddies.
What you talking about?
Not these new daddies. Not these new daddies don't show up.
New daddies ain't showing up.
I beg to differ, but I mean,
now I was going to ask the question: why don't you see more men throwing these parties? But I think Smoke.
I don't think men throw these parties. I think they do like JT said. Ain't no man throwing no party or sorrow. They all gonna come together. They gonna drink. They gonna get drunk and say they little whatever and cry. That's their form of a party. It just ain't broadcasted.
Is that what you did, JD?
No, not like that. Ain't no broadcast. That's what I said.
That's what I said. Ain't no broadcast. That's what I'm saying. They coming together. Be there to support you drinking.
Yeah, nah. There's nothing to celebrate. And in terms of co-parenting, once your kids is grown, I ain't seen or spoke to my first wife, my ex-wife, in 5 fucking years, and it's been 5 years of pure heaven. There's no need for us to talk about shit. The boys are grown.
You know what? You know what the hardest thing for me was when I got divorced?
Tell me.
Was to tell my mother I failed.
You hear that, Monique? Did you hear that, Monique? He said to tell his mama. Oh, man.
Monique.
The best thing I could tell.
That was the hardest thing for me to tell my mother I failed.
Mama, I'm done with that man. That was the best thing I could have told my mama.
And what did your mother say? What did your mother say?
She was happy. My mother's right here. We're out to dinner. Y'all want to say hi?
Let us see her. Tell her we say hi. Let us see her. Hey, mama. Hey, Mom. We up here in Ohio. We kidnap your daughter every Wednesday.
I know.
But what I'm saying is that, my first divorce, I'll tell you about mine. I mean, I'm like JT. People tried to come and give me, like, uplift me, give me morale, just get me out so I wouldn't be down. I'm not a drinker. I like occasional wine, if anything, but people tried to take me out. And then, I don't know what it is. People try to instantly introduce you to somebody new. I don't want nobody new. I'm still, like Smoke said, you still look as a man. We look at it as a failure because we the man. We look at it as an investment. We invest into this stuff. So women might look at it as, oh, well, it didn't work. But we look at it as an investment. So that's why we be so hurt. What you think? What you think? What I said?
Can I ask Smoke? Because I know I don't want to ask him. Tim, I said, Smoke, did you try to get her back in between her saying she wanted a divorce? Did you try to fix it, Smoke?
Don't be laughing,
yeah. Yeah. I actually did. Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't want to.
I think we all could probably say that. I don't know about JT. But
yeah, I didn't want to divorce.
I can only speak for me about
you. Look at JT's face. JT said, I ain't ask her nothing, dog.
There's just some things you can't come back from.
Yeah.
There's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cheating is one thing. Okay, like with counseling and time, I probably could have got over it. You probably could have worked it out. You know what I'm saying? But when you introduce another man's baby into our marriage,
oh no.
Ain't no coming back from that.
See, that's why I asked
Ain't no
JT.
No.
I don't want you. I don't want to see you. I don't want to know you. Stay the fuck away from me, because somebody's gonna get hurt.
See, that's why I asked JT. I asked Smoke.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Tim.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I say.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah,
so was y'all one of them people that when she said she wanted a divorce, y'all ran down the list of things she said y'all wasn't doing and started doing them?
No.
No, I don't think.
So what was it? What did y'all do to fix it? Try to fix it.
Try to fix it. I mean, you do try to look and see where the flaws is at for the reasons why she said what she's saying, but you know.
But did the reasons what she said made sense to him?
Well, they didn't make sense to me because my first wife, she went off her sister, telling her based on things like what you should have, like based on what a man
material.
Yes, and it was all policy, and then that's when after we actually got the divorce, she wanted the marriage back, and I was like, no, you didn't let me out here. No, you can't do that. You can't bring a wild squirrel back. That's kind of hard.
You wasn't no wild squirrel because it took you 3 years. You wasn't no wild squirrel.
It's hard to bring a wild squirrel.
You was a lonely puppy dog sitting in the corner.
It was hard. So yeah, that's why I didn't go. You let me out here.
Smoke.
That's why you be careful with just letting somebody go, because they ain't gonna just come back so.
You say what now?
Did it make sense, Smoke?
Did it make sense for the divorce?
No, like what she said, why she wanted a divorce.
Did it make sense to me?
Yeah.
Of course not.
Because you said you damn near perfect, so I'm trying to figure it out.
It didn't make no sense. The only reason why it didn't make sense to me is because I wasn't the one that messed up.
Okay. Yeah, y'all, women do make mistakes.
Blinking too many times.
Yeah, Monique, women make mistakes too.
Who's blinking time? I mean,
you blinking like this.
No, I'm not. I wasn't the one that messed up. So it wasn't. There was nothing that I did.
So were you willing to work it out after she messed up?
Yeah, we had a discussion about it. Yeah, but I was too proud. I was like, I can't.
Well, see, he being honest, Jazz.
Nope.
But you still wanted to be with her.
I did. And she still wanted to be with me, but I couldn't get past it.
Oh, okay.
You don't challenge my manhood at all. Not in my house.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm just gonna put it like that. You don't challenge my manhood in my house and expect me to be okay with that. I'm not gonna be okay, and I never will be okay. So for now, on, the way I treat you is the way you're gonna be treated. Because when you disrespect me, I don't have no respect for you. Especially when I'm doing for you. You can't disrespect.
Yeah, you can't expect a man to be the provider and then you're gonna dog him out too. Come on, women. Come on, ladies. Y'all can't do that. The man, the provider, the protector, and the priest, and then you gonna dog him out. Man, let me get my next question.
But don't get it twisted. I still love her to this day.
Oh, see that, Monique? See that, Jay? These men still love y'all. They still love y'all, even though y'all ain't together. They still love y'all.
If Mike's husband hit me with a car, he would.
And I would. And I tell her every time I see her, I love her. But I do.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's strong, man. That's strong.
Ain't you trying to get somebody else to go with you on the cruise? You see him look up in there.
That's already established.
Look, JT, you look up in the air like this.
Smoke is his own man.
He said Smoke a grown man. Smoke do it.
I said he got to make decisions that are good for him. I mean, I'm glad that he can.
If I was in that house and I was going on that cruise, and y'all would have seen a pillow flying across the screen. Right across the screen.
Oh my goodness, y'all there.
No words. Y'all would just see the pillow going like.
No, but I'm being serious. Yeah, for real.
Mm-hmm.
So you still got a relationship with her where y'all still talk and everything. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Everybody don't have that, which but people still. I
knew her since we was together since we were 17 years old.
Okay, that makes sense. So let me ask y'all this.
She was before the train.
Huh?
See, she taking the old podcast and bringing them to this one. You see how she broke last week? Boy, she's so.
I didn't say wait. Hey,
throw it on you, Smoke.
I didn't say we were married at 17. I said we were together since we were 17.
Yeah, there you go.
I just wanted to make sure I understood that correctly, the timeline. I'm sorry.
She tried to put your life together. Don't let her try to put you in a box.
That's why I had to put in a correction. I had to put in a correction.
She tried to put you in the box, Smoke.
But right.
Let me ask y'all this: what percentage of the marriage do you think really affects the children when it's final? Like, give me a percentage, like 0 to 100. What percentage do you think affect the children once the divorce is final?
100.
100%?
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
I agree with Jazz.
100%?
JT?
I disagree. I mean, I'm saying kids are resilient. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I think they have to get used to the new normal, but I say it'd be about 60%. You know what I'm saying? Kids are resilient and strong, and as long as the parents are doing what parents are supposed to be doing,
right?
It'll be all right.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, and I kind of agree with you because a lot of it is age dependent too, like JT said. You know, so that'll give you that percentage, not the 400, because depending on what age they are, they can actually get through it. You know, with you. I mean, it's not never good for a single parent because they do want mom and dad together, but like JT said, if they're older, they can get through it a little better than at the full 100% of her. Now, if they little bitty infant children, of course they're gonna cry their eyes out because they remember, excuse me, visually that mommy and daddy is together, and they just see mommy and daddy not together no more. Do anybody agree with me or disagree with me? Since I say age could be a thing.
If it depends on the age, I agree with that. Yes.
Oh, okay. What do you think, Smoke? Yeah. Do you think people even care about the children at all? You know, once they get a divorce, or is just or is it just like a self-centered thing? Like
I don't think they do. I don't think they do. They don't care about the children. It depends on the person. Like, I'm not gonna say from my perspective because I was staying for the children.
Oh, you stayed for the children, not for the marriage.
Oh no, for the children. For the children to have a two-parent household.
Oh, that was it?
At that time, yeah, it was just a 2-parent household. You know, things could change. Married people change every day. Something could have happened in 3 to 4 years. My mindset could have, but I think that, most people, I'm gonna say my ex-husband, right. When he made his choice, when he said what he said, he wasn't thinking about the kids.
No.
He wasn't thinking about having to do everything by himself. He wasn't thinking about I wasn't gonna be there. He wasn't thinking about having to cook because he didn't cook. He wasn't thinking about none of that stuff. For the first 2 years, he bought and ordered everything. It's like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he didn't think about any of those things and how it was gonna affect him.
So he just wanted out. That's what you're saying?
I asked him, did he feel like we could work it out? I told you, do you want to work out? I asked him 4 times. At 4 over like a year and a half span. Right. That last time, I said, all right. I went that morning and go on file that paperwork, baby.
So you got it done. Huh?
Go and pay that payment.
Wow.
$150. It don't cost that much.
Because people. I think when people going through those divorces, it can get a little self-centered because you want to. No, I ain't saying everybody. I'm just saying because you want to hurt that person back that hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Because whether you filed or they filed, it's an abandonment type thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because you put so much time into that person, and then when they talking about leaving you, it's like it gets self-centered because you don't really think about the kids at that point. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying you want to hurt them back. Some people want to hurt you. They ain't even thinking about what I'm trying to say is they don't think how it's going to affect the kids.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that just using my marriage for an example because we only talk about our own situations. Right. It wasn't the fact. It was like as soon as I got divorced, him and his family was waiting for me to fail.
Oh wow!
Like waiting for me to fail When I bought my house.
Hey, Smoke, you was right. They go that failure stuff, folks.
They was waiting for me to that part. Yeah,
at the end, Smoke, you got it.
That part. Yeah, that part. They was waiting for me to feel. They was waiting for me. They thought I wasn't gonna have anything. Like I left him all together. Nice. When I left the house, all my portion of the bills that I was supposed to pay during that time, paid. Anything I bought on that house, I didn't take nothing but my clothes. I went and bought all my kids new clothes. And moved with I told you I moved with my daddy right down the street.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh, you moved your daddy down the street?
I sure did. That same day after we left court, down the street.
And then you bought the house right down the street from your
up the street from my daddy's house, which is not nice, but not down the street really, but it's kind of down the street, yeah.
Down the street.
Because I was trying to compromise. I was thinking about my kids. I didn't want them to lose their friends, lose their community of people they had, and they've been knowing since preschool.
So
I wanted him to have easy access to them, so he couldn't say, "Oh, you live on the other side of town. I can't help you with this, or I can't do that, or he can't do this." No. We're going to make this as easy as possible for you, sir, so you can continue doing what you're supposed to do.
Oh, you was making sure he still came and see them kids.
Because you're not about to let them sit up here, have them crying, making them think something. No, you live up the street, baby.
Oh, you go get these kids, you damn.
Not even gonna get them. You're not gonna make them feel like you're not available because where we live at.
But I'm saying if he didn't want to be part of the kid's life, you can't force the man to do it.
I wasn't gonna force nobody. But my kids was gonna know that they live up the street.
Oh, you was gonna drop them over the porch?
No. Listen to what I just said. They gonna know that when they want their dad, your dad lives 4 to 6 minutes from my house, depending on the traffic on South Belvoir. You live 4 to 6 minutes from my house. So if your dad is not trying to see you, guess what? I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm not gonna be the one to tell you that. Your dad has access to you. He has time to get you from work, school. He got all the time he got. He can come see you if he wanted to. I'm not going to mention it. I'm not going to press it. I'm not going to do any of that. Y'all all have cell phones. You can pick up and call him. He can call my phone. I made sure that he had the opportunity to be available to them. So can nobody say I took them across the world and that's why he can't see him.
See, it was still some unfinished business there at that time. I'm saying not now. I'm just saying you could tell how that was there. That was some unfinished business. It was still some pain there, but it's okay. We all been through it.
There ain't no pain there.
I said back then. I ain't say now.
Oh no.
Yeah, better than me because I moved.
One thing about me, baby. When I say I'll be done with you, your mammy, your sister. I barely speak to
you. With the mammy too.
And I barely speak to him, baby. The sister tried to jump me. Him and his sister jumped me. Y'all talking I'm playing.
They jumped you? Him and his sister? Him and his sisters?
Yes.
Your husband jumped you?
In my house, at our house that we pay bills in.
He jumped you too, though, but he didn't jump you.
Yeah, but it was something that he did and he said, and they thought it was me, and I had no clue. It was something that he did and he said. Because he was trying to cover up his tracks for cheating. And then when the sister said something, I jumped over the table and I just started swinging. Yep, and him
initiated it.
Because she was talking crazy. I jumped over the table and I was swinging. Him and his other sister jumped, pulled me back, and he hit me. I'm like, nigga, you hit me? Yeah. Oh, we was going toe to toe. I had no problem.
I can't. All right, we move to the next question because any man that hit a woman, I can't do nothing.
We was going toe to toe.
I disagree with that.
You just okay? Go ahead, Snow.
No, go ahead. No, I'm just joking. Go ahead.
And I still stayed 2 years after that. You see what I'm saying? I was trying to make it work. That's why I said it was unsuccessful.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, that's heavy. That
unsuccessful, Smoke.
Okay, yes.
She shot that at you, Smoke.
I know. I'm with her though. Everything goes with.
So let me ask you this. So once you divorce, are you really free? Or are you
hell no.
So are you just lonely as hell after that?
You ain't free after you divorce because the Negro stay trying to see what I'm doing. You pulling up without asking. Just pull up.
I told you I was unfinished business. Did I tell you, Smoke? There's still some pain there. Still pain there.
He putting up. I had a friend over here one time, and I had to have a friend run upstairs, and my son didn't see him because I don't let
if
my
y'all
kids.
Divorced, why he running?
I don't let my kids meet men that I'm dating. I don't care. I just
oh no, I thought you said your ex-husband pulled up.
He did pull up, and my son got out the car, and I heard something. My dog barking. I'm like, "You hear? Why is my dog barking?" He like, "I don't know. I don't see nobody on the driveway," but I had him park across the street.
Oh, okay.
So
you got your clothes back on?
Huh?
Did you get your clothes back on?
I had clothes on. I was cooking dinner.
Oh, okay.
I was being nice and I was cooking dinner. Something the man asked me to cook for him for us to have a date inside the house for the weekend.
Oh, so you brought a man to your house?
Yeah, I was cooking dinner.
And he was supposed to bring the kids home that day.
No.
No, he wasn't.
No.
He just
my ex-husband just wanted the shoes.
Up.
He just wanted the shoes that was at my house instead of the shoes my son had on his feet. He never called and told me he was on his way or nothing. So he just pulled up and David knocked in my window. Like in my house, I got a real big window. So you can really see if my window open, my blinds open, you can see directly in my house.
So that was just one of those things that just happened. It was just a coincidence.
No, but he always just pulls up like that. I could be asleep and he'll just pull up and like the kids all got keys, they'll just walk in.
Oh, hey.
But they keep bringing the kids back though, right?
No, they just be coming to get stuff. It could be like snacks. He want to buy them snacks. He like, we go to your mama house, you get some snacks to your mama house. Oh, well, I don't want to buy you this. You can wear something at your mama house. Let's go to your mama house real quick and get an outfit from over there. No. There's no reason for you to come here.
So, Smoke, once you divorce, are you really free?
No.
JT, are you really free once you get divorced?
Not if you got kids. Not.
JT was free.
Hell yeah, you free. You free as a bird. Goddamn right, you're free. You have been emancipated.
You ain't just lonely.
All legal. I mean, hell, everybody gets lonely. I mean, shit. You could be divorced. I had a girlfriend, a common law. If that situation ends, if you're a rational being, you don't just naturally recover, especially after 12 years and 2 kids.
That's what I'm saying.
And impossible.
Impossible.
You got a whole space here.
I got 12. I got 2 in the pot. That possible ain't walking. Shit got Trump. Then what you gonna do? Shit. We took care of the 2 kids. She disappeared for 2 years after we got divorced, and then
like disappeared. Like you didn't know where she was at.
I knew where she was at, but she wouldn't have nothing to do with the kids. She wouldn't come get them. She wouldn't honor the divorce.
What kind of motherly instinct is that? Like you naturally just want to be with your kids.
She was focused on herself and her new family. She had a new baby. Her and the dude ended up getting married, and that's what she was focused on.
That's why I asked if people even considered it. Yeah, what percentage of people?
How you don't care about nothing that came about of you? This came about of you.
I don't think it's a matter of not caring about them. I think it was a matter of her just being selfish as shit for her.
There you go. Self-centered. People get
I think that she was trying to reestablish herself in her church, in the community, around her sorority.
You up there not even saying your kid.
Listen, I'm not trying to figure out other people's shit. I got enough problems trying to figure out my own shit. So, I mean, I'm not trying to psychoanalyze why she did what she did, but that was just the reality.
No,
when she came, I was 16.
That's contradictory. So, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
listen, I can't speak for nobody else. I don't presume, but yeah, once you divorce, I don't give a damn if you got kids or not. You're free.
So do you take the person back after the divorce? If y'all become friends again, would you take that person back?
No. I just believe there's certain shit you cannot come back from. There's certain lines that get drawn.
There's no you
don't come back from.
I gotta beat up your mama one time and you can't do nothing.
Oh my God, you can't be fighting everybody.
I gotta beat up your mama one time. Maybe we can talk about it.
That's your mama-in-law. How you gonna whoop the mama-in-law?
She needed to. I'm just saying, if you want me to really say, let's be back together. I'll change. I'll pay bills like I'm supposed to, etc.
What's his name? David.
Yeah.
Would you take David back now if y'all become back friends?
Hell no. I would just lie and tell him I'll be back with him just so I can beat up his mama if he said I can beat her up.
Oh my
No. You can't beat up the mama.
There's some hurt still there.
No, the hurt is his smart talking ass mama. I'm trying to tell you. Look, I'm hurt about like, 'cause one thing with me is like I'm a very forgiving person. I
can't tell, Jazz.
I'm a very forgiving individual. If you know my story, I'm a very forgiving individual. But when you keep playing in my face, I feel like somebody need their ass beat. I swear that's why she got all them issues going on with her. Because God don't like ugly.
Smoke, how about you, Smoke?
Huh?
You think you
What?
Huh? Became friends?
No, I mean it was too much difference. It was too much difference, and then I feel like I said after years of my struggle, you know, I moved on. So, but we were still close.
Yeah.
But I moved on.
But you know what, Tim? I try to be his friend, but every time he get a new little thing, he start acting funny.
Oh, towards you?
We be cool. We be real cool. He called and tell me about the little drama between him and his friends. He come chill. He want to play. You know, I let him eat. You know, sometimes take food home. Right. But when he get a little chick he dating, and you know, that's when he starts.
You no longer need it, huh? You no longer need it. That's what he said to you. You no longer need it.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
That's why I say, you know, a little pain. It be pain there. I mean, it's a little pain. We all went through it, and it's all right. We got to go through it somewhere. Wow, man! I tell you, this celebration of divorces is, you know, that just caught my attention, and I've seen a lot of women doing it. It's like a bunch of it out there. I'm like, where's this celebrate? There's nothing to celebrate. To me, as a man, I didn't think it was anything to celebrate. So I said, let me ask the panel tonight: is that something to celebrate?
At the end of the day, I firmly believe it's just misery loves company. Okay. If your wife or significant other got all them single ass, ratty ass fucking friends, and they celebrating y'all most worst time ever,
yeah, that's what I was saying.
Playing with joy and glee and wearing t-shirts and making a mockery of your situation, whatever the situation was. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the situation, it's ridiculous. And again, it's their misery, and now you back with among them the ranks of the miserable. You're single as shit. You party for a weekend, and then the next 6 years you're in a deep state of depression, knowing that you fucked up and you hate being a single parent and you hate doing this shit by yourself.
And then you post the Instagram memes on being single all the time.
Because think about like you can't party every day, so I mean you got to come back to reality. You got to come back to reality sooner, man. I mean,
the point is stay in reality. Don't celebrate misery and failure and just bullshit, and then want to come back like, oh, I realize what it takes to be a good woman, and you posting scripture and you're praying God for a new man, and you're looking for your Job ass or whatever the fuck. Like, shut up. Oh ass, yeah, shut up. Fuck up. Stupid. You want to talk? You were drinking shots of rubber dick on your divorce party night. Were you weren't talking all that slick shit? Fuck out of here, champ.
Oh my God.
No, they treating divorce like a bachelorette party, man. Like that's crazy. You want to be out here in the streets? You want to act like you newly found single? Bitch, you got multiple kids. Your shit being ran up and ran through. Don't nobody want your ass. Nobody wants you.
You've been to the train party.
You celebrating getting rebound dick down. That's great. Congratulations. That's what you celebrate. You ain't your miserable ass side chick ass friends. Fuck all y'all.
I was supposed to be laughing like this. I'm sorry. But yeah, good point, JT. Good point. Good point. But like I said, it goes back to my point, man. You know, people, man, you can't party every day after this thing is over. I don't understand. I mean, you do that little celebration thing, but the party got to come to an end, and you got to come back to reality. You know, you got. Hey,
the party comes to once you sign them damn
I feel
papers.
like it's
That's when the party's
embarrassing.
over.
What'd you
To
say,
have
Jay?
it's very embarrassing to have a divorce party, like,
Yeah.
and then you be seeing. I'm just speaking because I know a couple people who did it, and now I know they be on Instagram tomorrow. Some I just want somebody posting the memes how they just want to cuddle, and how they be having it be like Mo point of view.
Right.
Wish I had this, baby girl. Go on and take your melatonin and go to sleep before you make another post.
Now get you half a gallon of chocolate ice cream and go and watch Lifetime, because that's your new man. Lifetime
Because
chocolate.
they really be like that. I'll be like, and nobody knew I was divorced until like when I see people now, they be like, "Ain't you married?" No, like I didn't broadcast I was divorced. I didn't do any of that. I just was being regular. Nobody knew. Like my family knew, but
you know it's public record, right?
yeah, but ain't nobody gonna look that up.
Public record. Anybody can pull up your stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, don't
but I wasn't broadcasting. I'm divorced, y'all. Come get no. I ain't doing that.
I mean, people. They'll go. People nosy. They want to know stuff. So that is what it is.
I just don't want to be embarrassed having a whole divorce party all on Instagram. Then 3 months later, I'm posting single women quotes and how I want a man.
Yeah, that's what he was right. Yeah,
I just don't know how you celebrate failure. That's all. I don't know how you celebrate failure. I just don't get it.
That's like how we celebrate debt, though. We celebrate debt when we go buy a new car. We take a picture in front of it with a bow.
No.
Celebrate my new debt. That's what they do. I said that to somebody before. I was like, my cousin was like, you got a new car? Oh, congratulations. I said, don't congratulate me on the new debt I just got.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's a liability. What are you talking about?
Don't be congratulating me on that.
Congratulations on some new debt.
Like, it's a nice car, but don't congratulate me on that new debt, girl. Help me pay some of this mug.
Yeah, I wish I could have just bought it cash and they had no note. None of it. But that was good, man. We had a good segment tonight. I like that. Man, we actually got in and started early. And I think if nobody else got anything to add to this thing, which is wow. It's real. I mean, it's financially like Smoke, I think you was hitting on that. It's financially a burden as well as mental, like JT was saying. And Jazz also put her stuff in there.
What? Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
No, I'm saying you also added.
I said I want to be that mama.
No, I'm just saying you also added that you tried to keep it cordial even after the divorce. So I mean, because it's taxed. This stuff is taxing. I just didn't understand how people could actually put together and coordinate an actual celebration of it. Because some of the clip I didn't even show. Y'all probably can go pull this stuff up. Divorces, celebrate. Man, people like almost like a prom. They getting, big displays and people. Oh, I mean, you putting that much money into that? I mean, it's just to prove to people that you over this person. I mean, I
feel like you're not really over them if you got to do all that.
Yeah, it's true.
I feel like you're trying to convince yourself.
They probably not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As embarrassing as my first situation was, as embarrassed as I was, like even she left quietly. You know what I'm saying? We didn't blow each other up on social media. We ain't go at each other. You know what I'm saying? I never disrespected her publicly. I never will. Right. You know what I'm saying? I just disagree with a lot of the choices that she made, and she impacted my life in a lot of negative ways. And especially having to raise kids and answer that question, because the boys like, fuck it. Like, I want to talk to them. I want to deal with her and her side of the family. I was like, you only get one mother.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, wrong, or different. You only get one mom.
Yeah, because really.
So if you don't see me,
go ahead, Jay.
I was just saying, if you don't see me over here disrespecting her, call her all types of bitches and hoes and being angry and throwing shit, like, you have no reason to be angry. You still have me. You have my side of the family. You're loved, you're taken care of, you're fed. Every opportunity that you ever want or needed, you've been provided. So why are you holding all that anger? You know what I'm saying? And eventually they're like, you're right, Dad. And as they got older, they reconnected with their mom in a major way. You know what I'm saying? They post their little Mother's Day post and all that shit, and they go to their sister's birthday party and support the little girl. Like, I'm fine with that. Like, I just don't need to have shit to do with you.
Because really, the kids. Like I was saying earlier, they be hurt behind it, but it's really between you and your wife, to sort that out. Because kids will try to make it their situation when it's really y'all situation.
It's not your problem, not your
age dependent. Because if they like 17, 18, you tell your kids, I got this, let me handle this. I'm saying when they adolescents, of course, you got to sit down and explain to them, this is what happened. Me and mommy and daddy just didn't work out. But when they 18 and y'all going through a divorce, you just let them know, look, I got this. Don't be trying to get in there and call mommy and say, look, I'm on your side or I'm on daddy's side, because then you're going to bring more controversy. So y'all say, hey, look,
just stay in your place. You a kid. This don't got nothing to do with you.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You're a kid. Be a kid. You're a child. Stay in a child's place. I don't need you to fight about
sides. They will jump on the side. Yeah.
I think that's more so with girls than it is with boys.
What's that?
More so girls do that than boys.
Oh, take sides?
Yeah. But I really think it's also how you raise your kids. Like, this sad a grown folks business, got a grown folks conversation. You got to have the conversations. But, like, my kids were not. Dylan was hurt, my oldest son, because he thought he did something. And when we had our conversation, we was younger. Dylan had to be like, at 19. He had to be like maybe 8. But like, yeah, like 8. Yeah. So he thought it was him, but we had the conversation. Yeah. And then baby David, he just went along with the flow. My youngest son be kicking it. He thought he just, he knew we weren't together, but he seen his daddy every day. So he just was like, he was cool.
Yeah, some kids take it better than others.
My youngest was cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Of course, Smoke, you got girls like I got girls. How does your daughters take it?
Well, they were, what can I say? They were sad because I wasn't present in the home, but they still saw me, but they wanted me there, and I couldn't be there. So they were with me a lot. My daughter did.
Yeah, I'm like you. I had the shared the shared parenting, so it was every other week, and and they with the girls, I got identical twin daughters. I was my turn for the weekend, they come spend the night with me on the weekend. I was the take to the mall. So they knew they was coming with me. It was, they had something set up for me to go to the mall. Buy stuff, what I'm saying? So I believe on that end, it was, hey, when you go to your daddy's, I'll get him to buy, type stuff. So
yeah. Well, of course, that's how it's gonna go. That's how it's gonna go.
Yeah, ask your daddy and But when you got boys, you can just send them over there and I work it out with them. If they got holes in the bottom of their shoe, or they need something for gym, or they playing football, jock strap or stuff like that.
So, question real quick. So I'm not the only one confused about that. How do these boys get holes in the bottom of their shoe?
They ride bikes. Do they ride bikes?
Hold on 1 second. My oldest son never had that problem. David, he ain't had the shoes but like 60 days.
Okay.
How did you get a hole?
What is he doing activity wise? What are you doing activity wise?
It's at school, the playground. He said it's at recess. Okay. What is he doing? That is holes. These is new shoes. These is good, expensive shoes.
I can tell you what he's doing. He being a boy.
Because I'm trying to figure out. Dylan was like, he trying to wear them shoes with the holes in the bottom. I said, wait, I never knew he had holes in them. So now I'll be checking the shoes.
Yeah, we boys, we do all kinds of
what
stuff.
He's doing, yeah, what he's doing. If you play basketball and stuff like that, or whatever, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Jump off garages
in like less than 60 days.
Yes,
we do that. We get
as a kid, I busted out a pair of my shoes in 3 days after I had them. I busted out the side.
Let us have a bike that ain't got no brakes.
Off a garage.
Hey, let us have a bike that ain't got no brakes. We putting that foot back there to stop that bike and make a hole in that shoe. Yeah, that's what we do. You can't never ask how a boy tore a shirt, put a hole in his shoe.
He came home a brand new T-shirt. I took the tag off that morning. It had blue paint. It had holes in the side. I was really trying. That shirt was $23. I was trying to figure it out.
Yeah, boys, we do all kind of stuff. Can't explain it.
You need to put it in play clothes, man.
But that's what he be going to pick out first. Then he be having me looking crazy. that little one, he took everybody my business. He be looking crazy. He wears shoes with holes in them, and I don't even be knowing. That little one.
They might be trying to take him to therapy.
It's like one of his friends asked him, like, where your mama at? He said, I'm going to my daddy's house this weekend. They got divorced in 2019. They don't live together.
Oh my God.
I was like, I took him to practice on my day. This happened on a Tuesday. So my day came. They like, your son just told all your business to Peyton yesterday. And here come Peyton. He like, where David Daddy at? I heard y'all got divorced and y'all don't live together. Y'all is 9. This summer.
Yeah, kids, they smarter than you think, man. They can put stuff together.
But why was that their business? He said, I don't know. I just came out.
Yep.
And he just walked away.
Yeah, they soak all the information in. They ain't gonna tell you they doing it, but that's what they do. You gotta be careful around them jokes.
Oh yeah.
That's not funny to smoke.
They know everything.
They do.
They know everything.
So old school style. Y'all got anything y'all want to say before we go? Any shout outs, anything? We ain't did this in a long time.
Wait a minute.
We show tonight, by the way.
Wait a minute. It's 9:25.
That's right. We did it early today, Smoke. We got it early in the day, baby. We got it early. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. People that's out there that's watching.
I ain't gonna know what to do with that half hour, man.
Yeah. I officially gave it back to you, that half an hour you was losing. We gonna give it back and give it back to y'all. So is there anything you gotta say, Smoke, before we go?
No. All I can just say is be true to you. That's all.
Be true
to you. Don't lie to yourself.
What you got, JT? Anything you want to say before we go? On Clips Podcast?
Don't celebrate L's. That's trifling.
Don't do what?
Don't celebrate L's. That's trifling.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Don't celebrate losses. Yeah.
Don't celebrate L's. And Miss Jazz, what you got for us before we go?
It doesn't mean that it's a failure. It could just be unsuccessful.
Oh, she gonna try to turn this dude back up. She gonna try to turn him back up. No, we better go off. So it doesn't mean it's a failure.
Did it work out, Jazz?
By God's plan.
Oh, she gonna put it on.
Put your Negro spiritual on, Tim, and let's be out.
Oh my God!
But
she gonna put it on God.
So what you wait? So Tim, so what you saying is
put it on. Put it on.
So what you saying is
put it on God. Oh my God! I had to play the slow version to leave it today. Oh,
he purposely made you fail. That's what you saying.
Hey, look, it's God's fault why we were here. People got to stop doing that. Hey, look, you're going to have to answer for that when you stand in front of him. You got to put me on blast. Good show, y'all. Good answer. I think I got the smartest people in America on my show. That's why they go with that. Until next week, tune in to Clips Podcast. Wednesday,
we'll dive into topics.
And third degree, JC. By the way. Until then,
so grab a seat, get ready
stay out of trouble.
on the Clips Podcast.